what's going on? McLaughlin here from drumlinechops.com, and in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to play the triplet grid with diddles on one. Alright, so the basic rhythm that this entire grid revolves around is simply triplets with diddles on all of the downbeats. Alright, so if I play one beat of that, it'll sound like this. Alright, that's off the right hand. Off the left hand, it'll sound like this. Alright, so what we're going to do is simply plug that rhythm into the triplet grid. Alright, so in the first grouping of the triplet grid with diddles on one, you have accents on all of the downbeats. Alright, so the accent and the diddle are on the same partial of the triplet. Okay, this is at 100 beats per minute. This is what the first grouping of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats sounds like. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, now in the second grouping, we're simply going to shift the accent back one triplet partial. So now the diddle is still on the downbeat and the accent is on the second partial of the triplet, which sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. And finally, in the third grouping of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats, you have the diddle on the downbeat and the accent on the third partial of the triplet, which sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that's each one of the groupings of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats. What we're going to do now is plug those groupings into the 4-2-1 formula. So in the first section of this exercise, we play 4 beats of each grouping back to back. That sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, now in the second section of this exercise, we're going to play 2 beats of each grouping back to back and repeat that whole cycle again. Alright, so the second section, or the twos section of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats, sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, and in the last section, or the ones section of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats, we're going to play 1 beat of each grouping back to back and repeat that whole cycle 4 times. Alright, so the last section, or the ones section, sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so that's each one of the sections of the triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats broken down. What we're going to do now is put them all together and play the entire triplet grid with diddles on the downbeats from top to bottom. Alright, again, this is at 100 beats per minute. If you want to grab your pad and sticks and drum along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so that's the entire exercise. This is a great one to work up if you've just learned the triplet grid and you're wanting to put some more embellishments on it. This is a great one to work up. This is also a great one to work up if you're anticipating or want to practice the cheese grid. Alright, because the diddles are in the same place. All you do to make it a cheese grid is add the flams to the downbeats. Alright, so it's a great grid exercise to be practicing for multiple purposes. Really gets you comfortable with playing accents on diddles as well as around diddles, and like I said, it helps you, kind of advance to the next level after learning the triplet grid, as well as prepares you for the cheese grid. All right. So I hope this exercise was helpful. Be sure to tell your friends about Drumline Chops on Facebook and Twitter, and I will see you in the next video.